share everything. Sometimes there's just ones that we do these presentations that we have, or these onboardings that we have. I just don't feel like sharing them. So not every single one will be recorded. And to be honest with you guys, maybe 2% of you guys will probably watch the replays anyways. And I was looking at right now the amount of registrants that have registered for this onboarding throughout the past month and a half that we've been doing it. And it's over 570 people have actually registered. And, you know, we consistently get on here. What do we got? 21 today. We'll probably get to about 30 by the time this thing's done. People will jump on a little bit late. And then a lot of people just rely on the replays. And I know there's a lot of people overseas to where you can't get on right now. So I get that part of it. So what we would do is we would just send them the replay for last, what do we do it on Wednesday? We'll send them that replay. So do not always think that the recording is going to be shared. This one may not be shared depending on how the vibe is, how I feel, and you know, once it's done, how I like how the recording went. So they will not always be recorded. And if I do forget to hit the recording, then they definitely won't be recorded. So this one is the recording is hit, and we will hopefully we can share this one. So anyways, welcome everybody. Let's see if we see any new faces on here, any new names. What's going on? Bruce, Bernie, Charlie, Daniela, Emily, Foy, Irvin. What's going on, buddy? John, and Joyce, and Karen, and Callie, and Lori, and Luke, and Margaret, and Mark, and Mike, and Rob, Bert, Stefan, I think it is, Steve, Trey, and Jeff. All right, cool. We're already up to 23 in the last probably 30 seconds when I said we're at 21. So, all right. So you guys have some really cool updates. Everybody that's here that you guys will be able to see. No matter what happens, you guys know that we will still get the questions asked in the Telegram chats for the people that just don't want to come to the Zooms. And I get it. I'm busy. I got 5 kids. I got a couple companies that I run, so it's hard to get to the Zooms. So if you guys can just kind of, you know, at least throw them back to the last video that we did, right? The last webinar on Wednesday. And if that one doesn't work, then they could always send an email into help@textalnhelp.com, and we'll try to help them out with whatever we can help them with. So there you go. All right. We got Bruce. Powered internet keeps going out from Ian. Forgot that Ian hit over in your area too, right? Just came through Florida. Now it's going in your area. So hopefully you guys are staying safe. I do hear it's a tropical depression now, and it's not a hurricane anymore. So hopefully that helps. I'm on the West Coast, so I am not familiar with hurricanes and how they work. But if we want to talk about earthquakes, I got you. Actually, there was an earthquake in Vegas last night. It was a 2.4 earthquake, so it was tiny compared to what I grew up doing. But there was people freaking out about it, saying their house felt like it was going to fall down. I was like, man, I was in earthquakes, 7-point earthquakes growing up as a kid, where I seen walls falling down and killing dogs. Like those are earthquakes, right? 2.4 earthquakes are nothing. So anyways, all right, so let's get into it. We're here today for onboarding for Text ALN. We're going to go over a couple different things. If you're easily confused, you might get confused here, okay? For probably the first week to 2 weeks, and even the past 2 months, things are confusing. Things get crazy, right? What I like to do when they get confusing, if I can't figure it out, if I can't fix it, I used to get really upset and frustrated and pull my hair out and be done. I just take a deep breath. I relax. I know that it's beyond my control. And just know that even right now, tonight, it's Friday night. There's so many things I've been going through the past 16 hours trying to get certain things going. And I've had to just take a deep breath. It goes beyond my control and just chill out, right? And there's nothing that I could do right now about what I wanted to do. And the same thing with you guys. I can tell you this much. It will get so easy, and there will be so many people signed up here shortly that you're going to go, okay, I trusted it, and it's happening, right? And if it doesn't happen for some odd reason, you guys can always go away with the fact that at least you guys got the YouTube course for $2,000 for free, okay? If for some reason, and I'm talking like 0.0001% chance that something that just not go like we want it to go, and it's just done, and we pull the plug, and it's all over with, you can always go to say, man, at least I got the YouTube course, right? And I'm not saying pull the plug where we're taking everybody's money and running. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, if somehow, some way, what we've been trying to do for the past 2 months just didn't work out and we were done, which is, like I said, 0.00001% chance that would even happen. It'd probably take for me to not be on this earth anymore for that to even happen. at least know that you got the YouTube course. And if you have not taken advantage of the YouTube course, then that is pretty much not on me. Okay, that is on you. Let me find you. Let me find my deal here. Oh, there it is. It's on this screen. If you have not taken advantage of this YouTube deal, then shame on you. Okay, not shame on me. Shame on you. Like literally, somebody's just given you a 7-step course of action to take to make as much money as you possibly want online. And it's in your back office that you get for absolutely free with Text ALN. For free, right? Now, if you have not taken advantage of this 7-step course, then shame on you. There's nothing else that I could do really to help you guys out. So if you have not done steps 1 through 7, I don't know what else to say. Like this whole entire thing right here will change your work from home entrepreneurship for the rest of your life until YouTube goes away. It just absolutely will. Okay, I could end this meeting right now and just say, go back and do a week on YouTube. And then once you've done that, I'll give you a quiz. And if you pass that, then we'll start talking about Text ALN. Because literally, there's no better free form of advertising than YouTube. And in this ranking, I show you how to rank to the top for like pennies, for like $2, for like $3 that you pay just to get views. And that is it. It's all you do. You pay to get views. You could use your friends to get comments. And then when people go and they're looking for whatever it is that you are in, you will pop up first. Now, there's huge rewards in popping up first on YouTube. There's huge rewards in popping up first because YouTube is owned by Google or vice versa. No, it is YouTube's owned by Google. Like to where if you were to go in and Google, like right now, I'm going to go into an incognito window and I'm going to go to YouTube.com. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go to google.com. All right. Search Google. Come on, you dummy. Let's go just to here. I'm going to get rid of flights. I wasn't looking for flights. So here in Google, if I was to go Text ALN review, look what pops up. Pops up all of these videos. There's a video right here. There's a video right here. A video right here. These are all videos of Text ALN. And it's all on Google. Nobody went to YouTube. I just went to Google right now. It doesn't even know who I am. It's an incognito window, so it has no clue who I am. That's why it's telling me to sign in. And I Googled Text ALN review, and all of these popped up. Now, when you use YouTube to do this same exact thing with any other platform that you're in, any company that you're in, whether that you're promoting ERC, the Employee Retention Credit right now, whether you are doing the 8-minute trader, whether you are doing anything that you're doing online, right? Even if you work for a local company and you're trying to tell your boss that you could get you guys up in the YouTube, when somebody searches how to make the best pizzas, you know, Joe's Pizzas will pop up, right? This is how it's done. Now, if you go and look and Google yourself, Google Analytics and Google Reviews, you will see that Google Reviews and Google has the world by its thingamajiggies, okay? Like if you have bad reviews on Google, you're not going to get any purchases. If you have bad reviews on Google, Google's not going to pop you up on the top. It's just not going to happen. But with YouTube, when people Google you, you pop up in the top. So let's just say that there was a company that you were doing that say Profits Passport. It's a David Deckel funnel that just came back out again last week. And if you looked up Profits Passport, there's probably going to be a ton of videos that are on here. But I could show you, and I already showed you in that YouTube training of how to even be the one that pops up first. So all these people that are saying they're getting $2,000 over and over again, you can do it as well. And I'm not saying you're going to get people to sign up with you just because you're on top. You're going to have to do a couple of different things, you know, give away some bonuses, give some value, let people know why they should sign up with you and not anybody else. But at least you're on the top so people have the opportunity to see who you are and to make that decision for themselves, right? So right now, if you were to go to this YouTube, which was 1 month ago, that's right here, and click on it, Tamara, I think, is who that is, and she is one of the top people in Text ALN. She's one of the ones that has the most signups in Text ALN. And I could tell why, because when people go and Google Text ALN reviews, she pops up and she's probably talking good about us. So people then go and they sign up with her. They probably go right in here. They click on her link. Maybe that's her link that she, yep, that is her many roads to travel, travel.com, and then join Text ALN. So they'll click on this. This will probably take them to her capture page, is how I'm sure she's done it. Yep, she looks like she has her own capture pages that she runs. Great. They'd put their email in, and then boom, she'll get signed up. She actually had a sign up today. I've seen a sign up come in today from her. So that means that this right here, this whole YouTube thing works. And she probably uses this YouTube thing for anything else that she's in, because that's all you got to do is create one YouTube video. You could probably want to do one a week, but you could do one a month, right? And even one a day if you wanted to as well, and then set it and forget it. She's not, this is all on automation. What I just did right now is all on automation. If I put my email in there, now hopefully she has email autoresponder set up to where it's going to email them as well. And it's all on automation, and then people sign up. That's just how it goes. That's how YouTube works. So if you guys have not started your YouTube ranking, shame on you. And I could guarantee you that every single person who has canceled and wanted to cancel because they are not a millionaire tomorrow, they're not driving around a fancy jet tomorrow, or flying around a fancy jet tomorrow, they didn't do this YouTube. And if they did, they would never quit. They would be like, holy S word. This is the biggest golden nuggets I've ever seen in my entire life for $59 for a month. I'm going to use the crap out of this for anything else. And then I'm also going to use my toll-free number to share in my YouTube videos. So I'm going to get people texting in that way as well. And then it's game over. Okay. So we'll get into some of the updates here in a minute, but if I was to end it right now, 12 minutes into this meeting, this would be enough nuggets for you guys to be done and have a happy Friday. Literally. I mean, I wouldn't do anything else except study the crap out of this YouTube training and really figure it out and get uncomfortable doing YouTube videos, right? Last Wednesday, we talked about getting uncomfortable. I've seen a very good quote today because I'm working on some different PowerPoints and I put some quotes in the end of them. One of the quotes said that success comes at the end of the road of being uncomfortable. And what that means is, if you're comfortable where you're at right now, you're not going to do anything. You're not. You're comfortable. Maybe you are sitting at home and you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you might be comfortable doing that. And as soon as you are uncomfortable doing that, you will then go and do something different. When you're uncomfortable, you do something different, no matter what. If you are sitting in your car and you're driving around and your seatbelt's on, and it's just hitting your neck right here, are you just going to leave it there and keep getting that gash in your neck, or are you going to move it and change something? You're going to change it. So if you're comfortable, if that thing was sitting right here, even though you were going around these edges that you might fall off the edge, but you were comfortable in your seat, you're not going to change. You're not going to move, right? So if you are living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're not successful online and you are still comfortable doing that, meaning that you're not doing YouTube videos, meaning you're not doing Facebook Lives, meaning you're not going to knocking on doors about something else, then that means you're comfortable where you're currently at. Okay. And that I can't help you guys with. Unfortunately, I can't help you guys with being uncomfortable. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go and get into the chats really quick, and then we'll get into the dealio. Is the course up and running? Yep, it is up and running. If you were to hit the play button right now, it'll play it. There was obviously some integrations yesterday.
Course from yours truly, Dustin Mann.
Uh-oh, that was an accident. If you were to, if yesterday it was, even this morning it wasn't working correctly because there was some bugs with the update that we had, but it is working perfectly now. All righty. I've started, but I got stuck and have to go back and start over. There's no excuses, Karina. Can't get stuck. It's a 7-step thing. You hit pause and they rewind if you got stuck on something and you just keep going. It's very, very easy the more you watch it. All right. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. That is correct, Larry. 100%. All right. So let's get into the little bit of the onboarding, a little bit of some questions. Maybe we'll get into the back office. Now, we did do some updates here in the back office. Actually, I'm going to go to my personal account because this is the admin and it's going to look a little bit different. So let me log in here. You can tell even the login looks different, right? Right here, nothing really looks different except when you come down into here to recent contacts. It'll show you right here the recent contacts. It'll tell you exactly what they've done. So this lady Susan has taken a look at my capture page 13. Jennifer has taken a page at capture page 13. It's let me know what these people are doing. So if I wanted to, I could click on Susan. I could go and click on her score and see exactly what she's done. So she's opened up a lot of emails from me in the past couple of days, right? So Susan might have already signed up. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen or not, but she's also viewed text ALN. So I could go in if I wanted to and go find Susan again and go and look at her. Let me see. Here's her stats. So right here, how many times she's opened these emails. Let's see what else. Right here, I could write notes if I want to. Hey, I'm going to call her back tomorrow, or make sure to call her back next Monday. I could come right in here and I could edit her. So I'll be able to see her phone number that's in here, be able to see her email, her first name. I could change her last name if I want to. I can see all that good stuff, right? All right. So that stuff right there that's how you get a hold of your super hot leads that are coming into you, right? Right in here, you can change your primary page. What this means is wherever textaln.com / whatever your username is, when you share that, it'll go to your primary page. My primary page is, I don't know what it is. Let's go ahead and change it. I actually want my primary page. And this is a good little training here. I was going to go over this anyways. The capture pages and the landing pages now, the marketing pages are a little bit different. Now down here is how you are going to access those, right? So you got my pages, you got capture pages, you got landing pages. So I want to make a landing page my main page. So what I would do is I'd go to LP4, which I think is this guy. Looks familiar. And I'm going to go ahead and make that my primary page. So now when I come in here, taking a second, hold on. And I go and share that and visit it, it goes to my LP4 page. Okay. It doesn't even say LP4. It says this because this is my primary page. So that's one of the updates. And I'll go over that update again really quick. Marketing pages, right? You see that they're all right here. Not all, because you're probably going, well, where's the capture pages at? I don't know where they're at. Where's the capture pages? How am I going to capture information? Well, you come right down here into categories, and you can see that the capture pages pop up. You can click this bad boy. You can come in here and make this your primary page if you wanted to, which I wouldn't. Well, I guess you could. If you're doing it like on YouTube, you could put your textaln.com / username, and that would go to your capture page. That could be a good one too. You can make it your redirect. That means that you're redirecting. You don't want to make this your redirect. Just don't ignore that one, because that means that when people put in from your capture page, it'll go to this capture page again. They'll be stuck. They can't go anywhere. But that's how you get to your landing pages. That's how you get to your capture pages. We're still updating these as we go as well. And one of the updates that we're going to do with those is something that we're going to announce to you guys. If you were here on Wednesday, you guys know. If you guys weren't here on Wednesday, we're going back to where you collect the $50 payments directly to you before they get into the site. There's trial and error that happens with businesses, and we thought that maybe doing that one-time 109 fee would work out great, and it hasn't. Okay, it hasn't, and the reason is that we feel that it hasn't worked because nobody's getting money right away. Right? When you're not getting paid right away, you tend to go look at other things. Right? You want to get that money instantly. So we added the $50 payments directly to you guys back today. And if you guys look now in your back office and go to my account and go to payment setup, it's back in there now. You can now go in here and you can now go to and you can put your payment information in here. Okay. Now what we haven't done, and I'm going to do this right now. Actually, I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm not going to go to YouTube. I'm going to change who I'm in real quick. Hold on. I have a couple of different accounts on YouTube, so I bounce back and forth from them. Let's go to here. We're signed in. What I want to do right now is add the payment processors back into training. So how to replace your video, code for payments. I'm going to click this guy here. Boom. All right. So now in your back office, if you don't know how to add your payment information like this one is with code in here, no worries. All right, go into your training, go to training videos, and right in here you can see that how to add code for your payment methods. So if you click on this guy here, this will explain exactly how to do it. I'm gonna make sure I'm not forgetting anything. You can download, no, I'm not, you can download the code right here. So if you clicked here, this will download the code for you. Open. Okay, and this is the code. And the cool thing is, we'll go over this really quick since we're doing this right now, is when you copy this code, and I explain how to do that in this video, and you go to htmlcodeeditor.com, you can actually put your code in here, paste it, and right over here, it'll let you see exactly what it looks like. So what this means is when somebody comes in and they are, and they're new, right? Well, actually, I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So hold on one sec here. This is going to take a couple seconds. Or this, I know there's a couple people that haven't seen this before. For the ones that have seen it, you know what I'm going to show you. But let's let's log into this person. It's free. So now when somebody creates an account underneath you, what's going to happen is they're going to see this. They're going to have to pay a $50 setup fee that goes directly to you. So they're going to have to click that. And then what you see right here is exactly what they're going to see. All right. Now, I obviously need to update this because it doesn't look like the way I want it to look, but it'll show you right here exactly how it looks. So when you copy this code that is right here, once you get it exactly how you want it to look, then you would go and you would paste that into your back office. And then when people are coming in underneath you, they will see exactly whatever this is. It'll look exactly like this, okay? Now, there are a couple of different things in that Word document that I just showed you. These are my buttons. This is my Bitcoin address, right? This is my Cash App URL, right? This is my Stripe account. So you're going to want to go in and change this to your Stripe account. And if you do not know how to get a Stripe account, then you're going to want to go to YouTube and go YouTube how to get a Stripe account and get a link. Okay. And then you put your link in here. If you do not have a Stripe, you don't want one, then simply what you would do is you would come right in here to the credit card part of it and you would delete it. So now over here, there's no way to pay with credit card, right? Now, if you are in the States and you have a Cash App account, then you would go and get your Cash App account, put it in here. So when people come in here and click get Cash App, it'll go to your Cash App. Now it's saying unknown error occurred. It's probably because it's not live. And if it's not, I might have something wrong too, but I'll take a look at that later. And then the same thing with Venmo. You could have your Venmo, username in here. Yeah, this will have your Bitcoin address in here. And then there's also a very important one that we put is, important. You must submit details in order to avoid delays, right? Now, we did that before because a lot of people would go in and pay $50. Like a lot of people come in here and go to the Cash App and pay $50 to myself or to you guys, the sponsors, and we would get the alert that somebody paid you $50. And then you would go and log back in here to your back office, and there would be no way to approve them because they would just they wouldn't submit details, right? And by the way, if you're new to this, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen is once they pay and submit details, you'll see an approve button that's on here or reject button. It'll be right up in here. And if they did pay you, you hit approve and then they're approved. If you come in here and you didn't get paid and they're putting it, then hit decline. You didn't get it, right? People will do that to you as well. And if people have paid you, but they have not put their information in, we're adding it to where you'll be able to come and approve them manually. So that will come within the next week or so. So don't get too crazy about that. So update, as I mentioned, you have new payment setup back here, right? If you already had this back in the days, I think I just seen Callie ask that. If we set that up originally, do we need to update it again? The answer is no, because I haven't updated mine and I just came in here and looked, and my stuff is in here. So the answer is no, you do not have to. But I would go and double check to make sure that looks good. So I would copy your HTML code and come over here into the editor and make sure that everything is working correctly. Is what I would do first off. Okay. Like the pay credit card, that's going to go to your credit card. Like the pay with Cash App, make sure it goes to Cash App. And that one's not working for me for some reason. So I got to go and figure out why that's not working for me. But I won't do that right now. So you want to make sure everything works, right? Once it works, once you click on this and it's working, then you know it's okay to copy back, to paste back in. So there's that one. That's out the way. Okay. The second one that we have here is we know that we are moving the matrix from the textalnmatrix.com. We're moving that matrix over into this back office, and we're currently doing that. It is a manual process. I was hoping to be done by tonight. It's not going to happen. It probably won't be done by Monday night. It won't happen. So what we've done now, because I don't want people paying their $100 and going to the Matrix Empire and confusing those new people, what we've done is we've made it to where you can still collect those $50 payments over and over, right? Those people just go into your stable. They'll go into your holding tank back here. We're going to take away, actually not taking it away. If you click on this, we haven't edited this yet, but this will get edited to where it will tell you that you cannot activate your spot in the matrix until we give you the go. And we'll send an email out to all those people, letting them know, or it'll be in Telegram. And then what they'll be able to do is come in here, click activate their matrix, pay that $59. They'll get put in the matrix, and then you'll see their matrix on the left-hand side. But what we're doing for right now, because tomorrow we are launching Matrix Empire and we don't want it to get overwhelmed and get crazy, is you can still collect your $50 just like we did in pre-launch. So you can collect those over and over again, and then they'll be able to come in here within the next couple of days and then pay the $59 to then be put back in the matrix. So this is where I confuse people, I think, and I'll explain it one more time, and I'll do it a little bit slow. You cannot purchase a spot in the matrix as of right now, right? You could 100% pay the $50 or collect $50 payments, and those new people that come in, if they haven't paid the $109 already, then they can come in here. They'll have their full back office. They just will not be able to activate their spot in the matrix. They'll have to wait until we get all that data uploaded, and then they'll get to go. And then it's just basically they better be on their game. They better be on their game and click activate their spot in the matrix, pay, and then they'll get put as high as they can in the matrix, right? And a lot of people may go, well, I mean, that's really not fair. Like, what if 100 people come in and pay it on Saturday, and then 50 people come in and pay it on Sunday, and then 100 people come in and pay it on Monday, and it goes active on Tuesday, and those people that came in on Monday buy first? That's not fair. And you're probably right, but there's really no other way. We looked at all the other options to do it. You're probably right, but I would rather come in and have the option to just come in and click pay and then get put in the matrix than have to come in and create my account, pay the $50 to my sponsor. Hopefully my sponsor approves it in time, and then go activate my spot in the matrix. So you can do one of two things. You could just wait and tell people to wait and don't sign up until it's completely right, or you can collect those $50 payments, and they could be one step ahead of somebody else. Because if, let's say you had 50 people that you know are going to come in with you, and there's 100 people that sign up over the weekend, and you wait till Tuesday to give them your link, well, those 50 people are going to fall below those other 100 people that come in over the weekend, because there's probably at least 50 of those people that come over the weekend are actually going to they're going to buy their spot in the matrix first, and so they're going to be ahead and on top of the matrix. But that's really it. There's certain things we have to, like I said, it's out of our control, and right now there's just nothing I could do. I can't go any quicker. I wanted to make sure it's right, so there's no way to go any quicker with it. All right. So any questions on that? Any questions on the $50 payments? Any questions on the adding your payments to the back office? Any questions on that at all?
Dustin.
Yes.
This is Bruce.
What's up, Bruce?
Did you get my email last night with the genealogy questions? And
I did, but I haven't looked at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's self-explanatory when you get in there.
I'll look at it as soon as it comes that time, but I haven't. I've seen it come through. I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay.
All right. So Luke says he hates Venmo. I don't really have a problem with Venmo yet. I do know they're owned by PayPal, and I absolutely despise PayPal. They had about 2 years ago, they froze about $60,000 in my account. So not a fan of them that way. But at some point, I'll probably do away with them. It's really good with the kids, though. Send them money when they need some food, all that good stuff.
So
Lori,
is PayPal an option?
No. Well, yeah, sure. PayPal's an option for you.
Yes.
I mean, anything's an option for you.
So here's what happened with Venmo, real quick. Someone sold somebody some Bitcoin through Venmo. They turned around and filed a claim against Venmo. It's the first transaction I ever had with them. It's the last transaction I had with them. They blocked my account forever. So that's why I hate them.
Yeah, I got you. And it sucks how those guys could have you like that. I mean, even Cash App, one of my buddies who used to use Cash App all the time, he's a big sports bettor, and he was sending Bitcoin to these offshore accounts with Bitcoin, and they shut him down with Cash App. Right? They're like, you can't do that. And we were like, how the hell do they know that Bitcoin was even going to a sports book? But somebody must have turned those guys into or something. So you kind of got to be careful with all those, with even with Stripe. Like, that's the reason why we could have added webhooks to where when somebody pays you with Stripe, it just goes automatic. But for some reason, Stripe doesn't like that. And we got about 4 years ago, I forgot exact the time, we got shut down with one of our accounts at Stripe because of that reason. So that's why we make everything manual. And we kind of do that to protect us, but also to protect you guys. So back here in the manual, you could add whatever you want to back here. I mean, you can literally tell them, hey, I only accept cash. Like, you literally got to fly to my house and knock on my door and give me cash. Like, you could do whatever you want to in the back right here.
No, I love Stripe. Got a Stripe account. I love Bitcoin. Yep. I got a Bitcoin wallet. So all that's good.
That's good. You're going to get, most of them is going to be Stripe. Most of the 90% of people that come in, they pay with credit card. So yeah. Alrighty. So activate matrix is different than get toll-free number. That is correct. Getting your toll-free number is it's not automatic. And the reason it's not automatic is because a lot of people don't use it. The toll-free number, they come in because they want to make money with text ALN. They like the matrix part of it, but they're too busy, or they just don't want to use a toll-free number. And we got to pay a pretty good hefty fee with this toll-free number every single month. So to give people their toll-free numbers and then have them sit there and sit on it, and we got to pay for that, it's not a good business decision. And if I was to show you guys the back office right now of how many toll-free numbers we've sent out for the people that have actually requested them, there's probably 25% of them that have not even gone in and created their toll-free number yet. The account is sitting there. So we did it as a business decision, and it's good because that money is more money that we take to drive to the traffic starting next month anyway. So you guys will benefit from that too. So Charlie, how would that happen? How would that happen to collect a payment from the US to Euro? However you want it to happen, Charlie. As I mentioned, you could do whatever you want to in the back. If there's some sort of exchange that you could add back here to make that happen, you could do whatever you want to. I do know a lot of people in Europe, like Angela Peters is one of them. She just does a credit card and Bitcoin. Obviously, she can't do Cash App because she's not in the States, and she can't do Venmo. So it's however you want to accept that money. If you want to accept that money in silver coins, you can do it in silver coins. Like, you put back here in the manual how you want to collect payments, and then whoever signs up underneath you, that's how they'll send you those payments. Hope that answered that question. I think that's what you're asking. All right. So is that it from that? Any other questions as far as that goes? Take one more drink and we'll get on the next one. All right. So that is text ALN. On the marketing pages, we went over that. The leaderboard's back up in here. Angela Peters already had somebody sign up underneath her today. She got the $50. She's back up in the leaderboard. The leaderboard will get active again because this will be however many $50 payments that you guys got. So this will be fun to go back and forth with again too. And as I mentioned, we are launching the Matrix Empire. Hopefully it's tomorrow. Man, I'm crossing my fingers. We're having an issue with the commission right now. Is the only reason we haven't done it yet. So we're hoping that this thing's done tomorrow. And then there's people that are currently in against all odds that are just waiting, just like to tear apart this piece of meat. They're waiting. And so when that happens, you're going to see a lot of the leaderboards going to start popping up here, because the people that are going to be in there with the, Matrix Empire are going to be signing up a lot of people at Text ALN as well. And that's the idea behind this. The reason why we even came up with the Matrix Empire is because we wanted to have a funnel to use other programs for people to jump into Text ALN, right? Now, what I mean by that, now in the income streams, there's a company that's called Against All Odds, which is it's a green drink. It's an active green drink is what it is. I don't know why I have such an issue about saying active greens, but it's active greens. But the way that they built it is they built a matrix into it as well. So that's why we added it to our back office. That's one, because it's a matrix. Two, we added it because there's literally tens of thousands of people that are in this program that are also going to start really looking for other things besides Against All Odds, because that's just how it works. So if we came up with a matrix that had multiple income streams inside of it, we could keep those Against All Odds people really activated in Against All Odds, right? And the number one person that's in Against All Odds is the first person that we're bringing into the Matrix Empire. So there's going to be I almost said the bad word, a bunch of people that are coming into this Matrix Empire that, one, never heard of Text ALN. So when they're in this Matrix Empire and they're going, well, what these income streams, I'm already in income stream number one, I'm already in Against All Odds. What is this? I want to jump into this because I don't want to lose this income stream. What they're going to do, we're banking on a couple thousand people are going to come in, at least, even 500 of those bad boys that go and create an account in Text ALN. That's going to be, they're going to start filling up into the matrix, right, of the Text ALN matrix. So now Text ALN will still be in hot item because people are growing this nonstop, right? And people are making money with Matrix Empire. People are making money with Text ALN. People are making money with Against All Odds. It just keeps going and going and going. And when we see it start to slow down a little bit again, we'll pop in another income stream. Boom. Then we'll get those 10, 15, 20,000 people that's never heard about Against All Odds, that's never heard about Text ALN, that's never heard about the Matrix Empire. Now they'll come on over and then they'll jump into their income stream number 4. And then they're going to go, what is this Text ALN? I don't want to miss out on that income. I'm going to get it. What is this Against All Odds? I don't want to miss out on that. I'm going to get it. And that's how you keep these things going to where you just keep it to where it's always relative on the radar. Where there's always, as soon as we start seeing people kind of going, oh, okay, I'm making way too much money. I could go and drink some Mai Tais now. We go, okay, we'll get some fresh blood in. So we add another income stream that has 10, 20,000 people that are in it already. Boom, they hear that their product that they're sharing is in the Matrix Empire. They're going to come on in over. So that's what the idea is behind Matrix Empire. I said this about 20 times last Wednesday, and I'll say it again today. This is optional. This is not something you have to get into. Okay, you can continue to just share away Text ALN. You can continue to use the capture pages, use the landing pages, use the follow-up email autoresponders. You could use this the same exact way, okay? But if you are interested and you like matrices and you like different income streams, then you could 100%, hopefully it's tomorrow, your sponsor should have a link for you, and you'll be able to create an account in here. It's $45 a month. Right, and then you'll be able to you'll have instant access to Text ALN, instant access to Against All Odds if you're already in it. Great. If you're not, you could create an account, and your sponsor should have their link in there. So when you go to create your account in Against All Odds, it'll go to your sponsor's account for Against All Odds. Right. Same thing when people come in here from Against All Odds that don't know what Text ALN is, and let's say you introduce this to them. When they go to get Text ALN, they'll click on this. It'll go to join underneath you in Text ALN. It's really, really cool. They could also watch a video on what Text ALN is, shows what it is. They could watch a quick video on what Against All Odds is. It is money. As I mentioned, the only thing we're waiting on right now is commissions. And I'll show you. We've been testing the crap out of it. What's happening is it's doing double commissions all over the place. You can see right here is double, triple commissions. So they're fixing that for me right now. And as soon as that is done, then it's getting shared with everyone. And you guys could all jump in if you want to. So any questions with the Matrix Empire?
How do we follow our sponsor from Text ALN into Matrix Empire?
You just ask your sponsor if they have an account in Matrix Empire.
Will it be listed if they have it in Text ALN somehow?
No, it won't. That's a good idea, though, actually, Bruce. if we put it in here somewhere and just said Matrix Empire, then they could click the link and it could go to you. I don't know if we could get that done by tomorrow. But yeah, I think we could actually add that in at some point to where when they're in here and, hey, if you want to become a part of Matrix Empire. But what I truly think is going to happen with the majority of us is we're going to really share this bad boy here. Because if you're sharing this income stream, this platform that has 3 income streams in it, right? And you're going to want, and it's going to do the marketing for you for Text ALN. So they're going to sign up with you with the Empire. They're going to come in here underneath and they're going to go and look at the different income streams and sign up with you here. And I think we'll still put it in, but for now, you're going to have to get with your sponsor to see if they have a Matrix Empire link. And if they don't, then by that time, you'll probably be able to go to YouTube and look up a review, because I know there's 3 or 4 people that are on here right now that are waiting to make a review about it. And you could join them if you want to get an account, because some people, they just may not want it. They may be like, it's just not my thing. Obviously, Bruce, we talked yesterday. We know how big matrices are, so we're in. I'm all in, and most of us will be all in. But if for some reason they're not, you could get with YouTube I'm sure to find a link.
Okay, now with the Matrix Empire, will I be able to make sales funnels for anything else that I want to use it for? Is it like multiple, or it's one?
It's just one. I mean, it's a funnel for Text ALN and Against All Odds is what it's a funnel for. There's no way to put anything else in there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know for now.
Yep.
Can you, because I can't see much. I lost the internet, so I'm going through Wi-Fi on my cell phone.
Okay.
Can you either show or explain the 10 levels of payout?
Yeah, for sure. It's funny because I just recorded this video today, and we'll do a quick on this. It's actually about I think it's a 3-minute video. I was surprised how quick this one was, but the comp plan with the Matrix Empire is going to be pretty similar. It's going to be, the Matrix, just like Text ALN. It's going to be left, center, right. Left, center, right. This shows the same thing. If that guy decides to bring it in, it's kind of the same thing. So you guys get that. I'll blow through that really quick. Let me go here, blow through that. It's free, and it really is free. And so is Text ALN now too. But this is what it is here. So it's the 10 different tiers. The first tier is gonna be $15 for anybody that comes in. So 3 times 15 is $45. The monthly for Matrix Empire is $45, so it's free. Anybody in your tier 2 would be $4 for them. Tier 3 is $3. Anybody in your tier 4 through 7 is $2 that you'll get a piece from them. Anybody in your tier 8 would be and 9 would be $3, and then tier 10 is $4. The same thing. You just need to have an active monthly subscription to get paid with this. I go over the total price. It's $45. 3 sign up and it's free. I did this one too, which is kind of mind blowing, and we talked about this yesterday too a little bit, Bruce. That $40 from each of the monthly subscription goes with the compensation plan. So I did the math. It's actually 89% of the monthly subscription goes in the comp plan, which is unheard of. Right. For that to happen. So basically, the company keeps 11% of that, and not even that, because credit card fees that come out of that 11%, just monthly. Almost making nothing off of it, and I don't really care too much, because the idea behind it is to really explode Text ALN more than anything. And I'll be honest with you. So here's some of the quotes that I did. Never depend on a single income. That's from Warren Buffett. The worst thing you can do is get a second job. The best thing you can do is start started a home-based business, Dave Ramsey. Then the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today, ancient Chinese verb. So it's kind of cool. That's at the end of those videos too. But yeah, that's how it is. 10 levels deep, pays pretty much the same as text ALN, except it's a little bit less because it's not as much.
Right.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yes,
I want
sir.
to send me a link.
Yes, sir.
So it's so there's no. Is there any product like with text ALN, or is it just the matrix for the sake of the matrix?
Just the matrix, and we're calling the product part of it is it's a funnel for a text ALN and against all odds. It's a marketing product, is what it is.
Right. So that's what it is.
Yep.
And you also have the YouTube in it.
The YouTube course is here too, correct. So they could also, and that's another thing too, when we're going, and for people who don't know, they get the YouTube course at Text ALN, the people who are making the videos for the Matrix Empire, that should be something that you guys are really hitting on is, hey, when you come into this, you also get a YouTube ranking course for free that's worth $2,000 as a bonus, type deal. That's really, there's a handful of people that'll sign up for things just because of that, because if you go into YouTube ranking courses, they're really expensive and you got to pay sometimes these monthly fees. And tell you the truth, a lot of them, there's a lot of upsells in it, right? Like, I mean, there's an upsell-ish in this is to, to get vidIQ at, I think it's $10 a month. Fiverr is free. Canva, I think it's $10 a month. And, you got to pay for your views, but most of the people already have Canva, already have Fiverr. The views is something that people aren't familiar with. Get vidIQ, people aren't familiar with that either. But these other YouTube courses, I'm talking like huge upsells, like thousands of dollars upsells in them, right? And you can't go to the next step unless you pay it. And that's how they might say it's going to be a $100 course, but by the time you're done, your right arm is gone because you've already spent $5,000 trying to learn exactly what I'm showing you right here. Like there's nothing else you need to learn except exactly what I'm showing you right here. So that's a very big bonus when you start making videos about the Matrix Empire.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and I agree because I recently got $1,000 course from forget his name, Serge somebody.
Nice.
He bills himself as the top YouTube guy on the planet who gets hundreds of millions of views every year for free. I have his information somewhere, but everything's offline right now. So
yeah, I got you. We'll stay safe over there.
Yeah. I'm good.
All right, cool guys. Well, let's go on to the next one here. We'll get back into our toll-free number back office. Now, this right here, and we went over this on Wednesday. There's a combination of three things with the toll-free number, with your text ALN back office that you already have, and obviously with your YouTube course as well. There's really nothing else that I could see. If you're promoting a different product, then that you might have to go get capture pages for that product. That's really the only other thing that you would need. Maybe come up with some email autoresponders on your own, maybe some landing pages type deal. But if you're promoting text ALN or you're promoting the Matrix Empire, like there's nothing else that you need. You don't have to go anywhere else to do anything. And we showed you that the other day because with the toll-free number that you have right here, hold on one sec here. This is an easy way to collect cell phone numbers, right? So how do you do it? We go over all that. You could do Craigslist ads. You can put them on the in the body of your YouTube videos. You could do Facebook, post, which I got some Facebook posts that are in here that, that drive people to text in my keyword. Let me see right here. Let me go to it. Right here, text in. You can see I have my keywords all over the place. This is some other stuff that's there. My mom's posted a lot of stuff. My kids, I like to put stuff in there too. But anything that I do business wise, you're going to see that I have my toll-free number in there right here. Text first 877. Make $10,000. Text easy to 877. So I drive those, right? And I always have my to text in. So that means when people are actually texting in, you can see those in your back office. You can look and see when they opted in, right? And right here, it looks like on this is one of my other accounts, and I'm working something else. So it's been a minute since anybody's texted into this one, but I could see they text in. If I was really up to it, I could go and give these people a phone call if I want to, or I can wait to see once they start getting a little bit warmer leads, right? And you're right, Lori, postcards as well. Postcards is money. So on this account here today, I spent about a half an hour working on my ERC, which I still do stuff with ERC. And I sent out some text message from people that were on my YouTube videos that have actually opted in, that are business owners, and they opted in right here under credit. Only 7 of them, but still 7 people opted in to want to know how to get their ERC, how they could get up to $26,000 per employee, right? So I set up a couple little funnels that way. And if you look here, I've had some messages, right? I got some messages from this guy right here today, 1 hour ago. I got some messages from this guy right now, 4 minutes ago, saying, thanks, bro. Because there's a referral program in here to where if people bring me businesses, I'm giving them a good percentage. So I sent it out to the people that I have, my 600 people that have opted in throughout the year or two, whatever it is that I've had this account. So I use it that way. So this guy just said, thanks, bro. I can pick up my phone right now and send a text message and say, hey, no problem, man. I seen you seen my video. You have any questions about the ERC? You want to send me any businesses, right? I could do that right now. Okay. Now, if it goes to, if I'm doing this with text ALN, which I'll show you right here. Text ALN. I'm logging in. Stand by 1 sec. Get out of here. All my Zoom stuff is in the middle of my things. Hey, can we make sure that we mute ourselves, please? Please mute yourselves. So here's my text ALN back office, right? Now, this one here, if I was to, when I talk about text ALN, so where are we at? Keywords, my keywords. We know first is one of my keywords that I did. 43 people text in looking for information about text ALN back in the days, right? I think 2000 is one of them as well. There's a couple of other ones that are in here. Hold on 1 sec. Let me stop my share and find out who is not muting themselves. Get them muted. Joyce, you're unmuted, Joyce. We muted you up. Sorry about that. All right, so let's get back into it. All right, so these people right here, if you're serious about this or any business that you're in, these people that text in, that means that they have their cell phone out when they're texted in because they want information on what you have. Okay, so if you want to go sign up people for the Matrix Empire, if you want to sign them up for text ALN, why not call them? You could go to your contacts right here and see when the last time is that they text in. All right, where's it at here? First, I could tell that this person right here texted in on the 16th, on the 2nd, in July. This kind of stopped because I changed this. I removed this keyword and put in demo in because I was starting to do this for the rotator. So as you can tell right here, people have text in for the rotator. When people text this in, it automatically sends them information and the links rotate your links as it's part of the rotator. The last person who's done this one is September 22nd. But if I wanted to, I could call them up and be like, hey, we've seen you text in, what do you think about that rotator? Pretty cool, right? And really start a conversation with them and get them to know who I am. So there's that way. Okay. The other way is when you're sharing your capture pages with text ALN, you're going to see that you're going to have a lot of people, whether you got to sign up or not. You're going to have a lot of people who are leads in your back office. You have a lot of people who will put their name in, who will put their cell phone number in. You can see what their score is right here. The score is how many emails they've opened up, right? The higher the score, the better, right? And like I was saying on Wednesday, you could go to this person right here has 40, could click on the actions. You can go to their score and see what ones they've opened up and how long ago, right? This one hasn't opened one up in a minute, so I probably missed the bus on that one. But if I was paying attention at this time, I could have called Gary up. Hey, Gary, I seen you've opened up a lot of emails with text ALN. Do you have any questions? And all he could say is no. If he says no, all right, cool. Let's go on to Daniela. Daniela, do you have this? Yada, yada. I could keep doing that over and over and over again, okay? So if you're promoting text ALN, it's all here, all right? If you're promoting something else, you can still do it with toll-free numbers. You can still get your toll-free numbers sent to you. You come in back here in the back office and look at whoever's active with you, who's asking you questions in your inbox, and really go after those people. So that is really it as far as that goes. If anybody has any questions of how to set up your keywords or how to set up your autoresponders or your drips, I can go over that as well. But I think most of us here know how to do that. Another thing that we're going to do as well, I'm going to show you guys on the keywords. This is really big. Keywords, we want to have these keywords be, I don't know what the real word is. Words that popular words, I guess, or common words is probably the better deal. Okay, something that the phones are not going to autocorrect, right? There's a gentleman on here, and I'm not going to call him out because I love him and all that good stuff. But
no, it's me. It's fine. It's me. It's Luke. It's Luke. Everybody, it's Luke.
So Luke and I talked today, and he had a keyword that is easy cash, and he texted into his toll-free number, and he's like, "Hey, I got the the disclaimer, but I didn't get my autoresponder." So he jumped on the phone really quick. I go, "Hey, let me look up your account," and I seen that it said easy cash, but I could tell that his catch all had 1 in it, and I was like, all right, it probably autocorrected it. What that means is, if you guys were to go into your phone right now and act like you're going to text somebody, and you're going to go and put EZ, so the letter E and then Z and then cash, mine went to escargot. You probably can't see it, but mine auto-corrected it to escargot. And so you want to stay away from keywords that are going to auto-correct. So if you're doing keywords like text or share or build or check or LinkedIn or profits, those aren't going to auto-correct, right? ALN members will, but nobody ever texts in ALN members. That was me uploading that data. Text ALN, pretty much the same. I uploaded a lot of those as well. And Ringlist, I uploaded those too. But for the most part, you can see everything else. It's Vegas. MAI, that was a program I was running for somebody. So that's going to probably autocorrect too. So try to get keywords that aren't going to autocorrect. And that's really it as far as that goes. Anybody else with any questions at all? I did see something pop up. Oh, no worries, Joyce, you're good. Any other questions at all about the back office of Text ALN toll-free number?
With the toll-free keywords, I tried free gas and it auto-corrected it and made it 2 words. If
Correct.
I put an underscore in there, would that solve the problem?
Kinda. I mean, yeah. What was it now? Free what?
Free gas.
Free underscore gas. That one did solve that problem. It's just a little bit difficult to do underscore type deal.
Yeah.
I think I know what you were doing. Were you doing the Get Up thing, the Get Up app?
Yeah, the Upside app.
Upside app. That's what I meant to say. I did one of those during Christmas, and I think I just put gas in there.
Can you use 3 letters? I thought it had to be between 4 and 12.
You can use
somewhere.
You can use 3 letters. Bet's 3 letters. ALN's 3 letters. Yeah, the first one, like your main keyword needs to be 3. It needs to be 4. But after that, you can do LOT and check availability. Yeah, you can add that all day long.
Ah,
Yep.
that's something I wouldn't have known
Yep.
if I wasn't here now.
Oh man, gas or free is another one too. Hold on here. What did I do? I could have swore I did a gas one. Free gas. There's all kinds of people. A lot of people must be doing gas because there's a ton of people that have gas in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
big deal.
couple of different programs for it, so I'm not surprised. But we all have our own phone number. So
For
we
sure.
should all be able to use whatever keyword we want, right?
100%. About a year ago, I had a shared short code that we all used. So at that time, you had to go and be the first to get a keyword because it was a shared short code. So once we moved on over to the toll-free numbers, it's been awesome because now you could have whatever keywords you want to. So for sure, it's great. I don't know what happened. I must have had it under free or something is what I did. But I I definitely had something for that upside deal. I don't know where it's at, but anyways.
All right. Anyway,
Cool.
so
Well, any
that'll
other
work.
questions from anybody? We're going on an hour right now, and it's Friday. You guys know how I like my Fridays, although I'm not gonna be able to do anything tonight, really, but I do like my Fridays. Any other questions? All right. Well, I don't see any. Keep an eye out with your sponsor. Talk to your sponsor. Keep an eye. If you don't want to get with your sponsor, keep an eye out on YouTube for some YouTube videos for Matrix Empire. And then once it happens, create your account. It's going to be the same way with this. People are going to be able to create an account with you with text ALN, but it's going to tell them when they come back in here to access to access their spot in the matrix or activate their spot in the matrix. It's going to go to a different page. It's going to tell them that just to stand by for an email or to jump into our Telegram chat, and we'll put in the Telegram as soon as we could do it, right? So they can all sit in there, be waiting, but you can still collect those $50 payments right now over and over and over again. So, all right. So the new back office, Jason, is already ready. Text ALN's here. This is going to be the back office that everything's going to be inside. Hopefully within a couple days, we'll have it to where you'll be able to see your matrix here and you'll be able to sign people up to the matrix. But the old matrix is you cannot sign anybody up with that anymore. It's only here, and it's going to be about 2-3 days, maybe 4, before we can do that. So we will have a recording of this one, though. I do like this call. There will be recording. Keep an eye out in the Telegram chat. We'll have a recording there hopefully tonight. All right. So any other questions?
My last request is you check the email I sent you last night because it has to do with the matrix that somebody is missing and the somebody is me. So
well, I will, but I'm not.
But I want to make sure it's just on my end and not a glitch with the whole thing.
Yeah, I got you.
Right. I'd rather you check it because I put all the screenshots that I happen to have to prove what the point is in the email. But I want to make sure it's just me and something went, weird that way, as opposed to a glitch in the whole system, which you don't want that kind of nightmare. I've dealt with it over the years.
Yeah, I got a good probably 700 to 800 of people to get to before we even got to worry about that, because there's the people that are already in the matrix before. So we will get to that, and I'll open it when it comes that time for sure. Okay. Karina's saying, how about update payment of 59? What does that mean exactly? How about update payment? I'm not sure what that means.
Somebody asked me today about how they can update their $59 payment thing, and I said,
you're talking about, you might mean getting another credit card in there. So yeah. That will be back here as well. That's another thing they're working on. But for the time being, and I've already reached out to a couple of people on email, that they're going to I'll have to cancel that current subscription. They'll have to make a new one with the new credit card. So once they're ready, there's about 5 of them already. It's around October 7th when it's going to happen, that they're going to reach out to me. They're going to say, cancel that account. I'm going to send them a link to create a new subscription. They'll do it. But by the end of November or October, there will be where they could come in here and update their billing info as well. It's just not in here yet.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. All right, cool. Well, I think that about does it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this Friday. We got 29 total people that were on here. Somebody bounced off a minute ago. We're up to 28. So appreciate it a bunch, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Like literally, as I mentioned on Wednesday, like you guys are the ones that have been patient. We still, I ain't gonna lie to you, there's a lot of people that have been canceling. Not a lot. I'm talking 2 or 3 like per day that are canceling, saying it's done. A lot of them are, I thought I was gonna make more money than this. And it's like, well, what'd you do? Did you do anything? You gotta do something if you want to make more money than it. I had another lady that got to us, and she was upset that we didn't add her to the rotator, and she wanted out a refund. And I'm like, the rotator's a bonus. Like, If you want money, go share it, go do some work with it, right? So those people, as I mentioned on Wednesday, I hate to see people leave, but I kind of want to reply and say, man, you guys don't realize what you're losing right now, because the amount of people that are gonna be flooding here in a minute, it's gonna be crazy, right? And especially because you guys get the top spot in the matrix as well. So either way, I really appreciate you guys hanging with it. If you're new to us, if you're new to me, we're really transparent in what we do here. There's definitely been some hiccups. Nothing's been smooth sailing, but it's gonna get there at some point. And within 2 to 3 months from now, at that point, you'll be able to look back and be like, man, I remember when I was in it, when we changed a couple back offices, and now it's just going smooth. So we're in a good spot. As I mentioned at the beginning of this thing, if you guys and gals have not taken advantage of the YouTube course that's in your back office right here, right, then it's shame on you guys. Like, if you guys have even spent $200 with Text ALN or $300 and you guys haven't started taking this right here, that is shame on you. Like, if some reason the internet all went away, not the internet, let's just say that I went away, I got wiped off the earth or something, right, tomorrow, and you're sitting there going, what the heck happened? How do you go? The aliens came and got him. Well, at least we got the YouTube video out of training out of it. Literally, that's how you guys should be looking at this thing. It's that much gold. You guys should be destroying this YouTube deal. And if you missed the beginning of it, sorry, you could get your replay, but we showed you how powerful this YouTube ranking is. And hopefully you guys start that tonight. Hopefully you guys start it tomorrow. Like, with anything that you do, put a video up there at you and the kids. Just start getting yourself out there on YouTube. You guys will thank me later. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys on this Friday. We'll see you guys over the weekend for sure. I'll be up bright and early tomorrow, continuing to work. We'll be in the Telegram chat.